All right, everyone, and welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online showcase. My name is Adonis. I'm going to be your host for today. And as usual, we are joined by three very special guest judges that'll be seeing all of the submissions for today's online showcase. So I'm going to go right down the list and go ahead and introduce each one of the each one of the judges that are joining us today. First up, she's an A&R over at Capitol Records. Kate LOESCH, welcome back. How's it going? Welcome to another online showcase. How are you?
Good, thank you. Happy to be here.
Awesome, Kate. It's always a pleasure to have you. And because you are an A&R, I do have to ask you, is there like a quality you look for in a new artist that makes you say, you know what, I want to work with that person?
Consistency and growth, star power, a unique tone. When I hear a record, it kind of makes me want to go back and listen to the rest of their things, or just a very distinct sort of distinct tone, really.
All right, awesome. Well, Kate, always a pleasure to have you. Thank you for joining us once again for our online showcase. Up next, he's the director of A&R at Rock Nation. POLO, welcome back. How's it going, man? Welcome to another Coast to Coast Live online showcase. How are you?
Great, man. Thank you for having me.
Awesome, POLO. Let me ask you a question. You know, you're an A&R at Rock Nation. What makes an artist really stand out to everything else that's out today? You know, what makes them stand out and makes you say, you know what, that artist sounds different?
I mean, personality. I mean, people that show personality in their music. The Baby's one of the good examples. You know, you get a lot of his charisma in his music, and that's what people get attracted to. You know, Kate said a lot of good points when we're looking for artists. You know, it's things that stand out. It could be anything, you know, but obviously charisma, star power, like you said, someone that can control the room, or once they enter the room, they just stand out a little bit more than everybody else, you know what I mean? Yeah. Whether it's the aura or just the way they just carry themselves, you know, so it's many factors, but yeah, that's awesome. Our job is to kind of point that out or pinpoint and help that.
Awesome. Well, POLO, it's always a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you for joining us once again for our online showcase today. And last but certainly not least, he's a platinum producer, worked with artists such as Lil Wayne, Meek Mill, Gucci Mane, and much, much more. Please welcome a SWEDE from 808 Mafia. SWEDE, how's it going, man? Welcome back.
Hey, man, what's up?
How's it going, SWEDE? Man. Awesome, SWEDE. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Let me ask you, you know, you're a platinum producer, you know, is there a quality, you know, maybe something that you look for in a new artist, you know, that makes you say, you know what, I want to listen to that person's music?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you know, most of all, like, unique sound, you know. You got to be unique, you know, you got to stay in your own lane, you know, try to find a new sound, you know. And that dope vibe, you know, whatever it is, you know, whatever type of music it is, you know, a dope vibe, you know. It's always a dope vibe, so.
Yeah, awesome. Well, SWEDE, it's a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you for joining us once again.
Thanks, man.
For today's online showcase. And as I said, we have a pretty solid lineup today. 13 artists are going to be joining us today, and this is how it's going to go down. We're going to play a video in which they submitted. Each of the judges will be judging their video and then deciding whether or not they get a pass or a no pass. Each of these artists are trying to compete today for 2 passes from our judges. If they get 2 passes, that means they get a ticket to next year's Coast to Coast Live World Championship, where they'll compete for $50,000 in grand prizes. So let's get this started, and let's start off with the first artist on the lineup. We have Herediyo Khaleesi. Herediyo Khaleesi, we're going to go ahead and get into your video. Now, you did submit your first video. You're the first one to go up. It's called On My Way. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
stroke. Spitting out my sickest flows about how my streets and both the demons creeping on the low. Poltergeist, I want it though when Jesus can't compel me, so I guess it's safe to sell my soul. Got the twisted money, so busy, busy, honey, come on, posted like a fucking no. Catch me on that block, no black, no still. Left, don't get up in the right one, well, bitch, I'm trill. Is you sick or is you ill? Tell me how you feel. I'm the one, I'm the queen, I'm the dawn, I'm the dream. Follow me with my stream, all I mean with my team. I'm on my way, ain't nothing gonna stop me. I'm getting paid, don't have any other options. I'm making moves, just get up out the way. I'm getting to it, I'm in my bed now. Shut your eyes and the world's undead. Moments pass you by and I've been moved ahead. Too late now, been baking bread. Vampire chef and I've been staying fed. In your room, you all flow down here. Get inside your mind, underground it ain't ears. And just to be clear, I started at the bottom, now I'm here. Can't stay clean despite all the mud they see. Take shit, take place on anything you can drink. I just need a million plays, I just need $1 million. I just wanna see a million days. I'm moving and I'm steady. 5 bad bitches and all of them I'm ready. Cut them no machete. I told them that I'm ready. I'm on my way, ain't nothing gonna stop me. I'm getting paid, don't have any other options. I'm making moves, just get up out the way. I'm getting to it, I'm in my bed now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the first artist on the lineup. That was Hera Diocalisi. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. She's an A&R at Capitol Records. Kate Loesch, you're up first. What'd you think of their song?
I don't think that the way that she sings complements her tone or her voice at all. I think that she might sound better if she tried to rap it, because vocally it was not a strong performance. Whether she doesn't know how to sing properly, and it was just very, very, very shaky vocal performance.
Yeah.
The lyrics, the whole thing was just kind of felt off to me. The lyrics did not pull me in. To me, it kind of felt like something that you would do in a studio to get out of your system before you really put down a vocal or to write lyrics. So I just didn't feel like it was strong at all. I think she needs to go back to the drawing board a little bit and try to identify her sound and what that's going to be, and play around with things before she releases anything else next.
Awesome. So would that be a no pass from you, Kate?
No pass.
All right. Thank you for that, Kate. Unfortunately, it's a no pass from our first judge. Let's move over to our next judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer from 808 Mafia, SWEDE. What'd you think of their video?
Yeah, man. I mean, I kind of like the overall vibe of the record, but, I think, there was too many things going on in the track. I think the mix should be better. And also, I think she needs to work on her vocal performance, on the delivery, on the tone, especially because it was a little bit off. So, yeah,
So would that be a no pass from you, SWEDE?
No pass for this time, yeah.
All right. Thank you for that, SWEDE. Unfortunately, it's a no pass from our first two judges, Hera, so you will not be heading to the championship. Let's go over to our last judge. He's a director of A&R, Rock Nation, POLO. What'd you think of our first artist?
I think both the judges made some great points. First, for all, I felt like the song was very dark. The lyrics were dark. Definitely heard some crazy stuff that she had in it. But I felt like like Kate and SWEDE said, the delivery wasn't correct. I felt like the vocal was off a second, so at times, and so it kind of sounded offbeat. I felt like if all the plugins that were on her vocals needed to be mixed better. And then, like I said, I wasn't feeling the hook. So it would have been a no pass for me as well.
All right, thank you for that, Polo. Well, unfortunately, it's a no pass from all three of our judges. Era, but don't forget to check your email after the event. You're going to get some written feedback on things you can improve on from all three of the judges. Thanks again for joining us. We'll move over to our next artists on the lineup. Up next, we have the Hoodlum OGs. The Hoodlum OGs, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. The Hoodlum OGs, can you hear us? Go ahead, unmute yourself so we can hear you.
Yeah. Hear me?
Hey, man, how's it going? Where are you from?
Sweden.
From Sweden. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for being here.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. How do you get a name like the Hoodlum OGs?
Yeah, so the Hoodlum OGs is a group I created a while back, actually, but I haven't been involved in music for 14 years, and I started doing music 2019 in December, and I recruited a rapper from Baltimore that is already an established artist in America, and we were just like talking about what kind of name should we have, because at first it was just the Hoodlums, and we figured out that both of us are former gang members and prison inmates, so we decided on the name the Hoodlum OGs.
Awesome. And what's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
My social media is Don Icon Official, but that account I actually got kicked out from before I started a war against Swedish National Radio and Swedish police.
So do you have a current social media where everyone can check out your stuff?
Don Icon with a C.
Okay, got it.
Like
Don
Icon.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Awesome. Well, we're going to go ahead and get into your video. It's called Out on Bail. Let me load this up, guys. This is the Hoodlum OGs with Out on Bail. We'll be right back.
Yo, Proof Gambino, welcome home. Nice to be out on bail, huh? My homie just came out of jail, out on bail. Our delivery and lyrics and flow never fail. So welcome home to your family, my brother. Let me tell you a story about the punk ass motherfucker. Bentley Rakish tried to take me for a fool. You's a struggling artist, but I would never be a tool for lucre. To get richer and richer, so I did what I had to do to smack that bitch up. You forgetting I ain't a studio gangster. I clean out your house faster than the bank does. My verses are on fire and the leak of radiation. It's now time for Hoodlum OGs total domination. Behind our back you find the anti-congregation. Don't like a motherfucker, gives you shivery sensation. Hoodlum on the track, wiggity whack, mind hack. Stacking packs with full sacks filled up with crack. If you don't feel a shit, shut the fuck up, or you will have a taste of the in-grab Mac Black. This is the microphone, the Hoodlum OG crew. I will never tell my story, I let the media spread the news. Only fake ass rats talk about what they have done. I'll be chilling here with my girl smoking a fat blunt.
Guess who's back? The fat guy in all black with the Big Mac extended clip on the end of that. Suck a dick, how the fuck y'all feel about that? No enemy's gonna touch me, and that's a fact. You know who I am, you got a problem with the kid? Well, I'll be goddamned if one of y'all ever tried to touch me. It's nothing to fuck this bail up, trust me. Gun that I got in the boots, a little rusty, but the bullets still shoot. Straight up out the barrel, got a problem, you hear me? Nobody fucking with the kids, so we can get clear. See if you got a problem with my guy in Sweden. I had somebody run up and shoot your sweetie. You don't really want issues with I, you better keep it to yourself, cause you really could die. I've been a OG since the age of 5. I saw my first gun and took my first life. I never speak on shit that I ain't been caught for. You got a problem with the kid that you can catch all for. About this rusty 22, it might bounce around, but you know where to happen. You know what the fuck it is? You're laying down on the ground, don't fuck with me, boy. Don't try that shit, fuck with me, boy. Out on bail, fresh out of jail, and I feel so good. Feeling myself or getting my dick sucked by your bitch. I'm all in the system like Corona, and if it's real beef, you a goner.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Hoodlum OGs with their song. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off with Platinum Producer from 808 Mafia, Swede. You're up first. What did you think of the Hoodlum OGs?
Hey man, what's up? I take this in English, even though we can speak Swedish, but the judges, speak English. So no, I like them, man. It was a dope vibe, and I wish you were rapping in Swedish though. That would be fun to hear. So no, I like them, man. So yeah, this pass for me.
All right, awesome. There you have it. Thank you, Swede. You got your first pass so far from the judges. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. He's the director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, you're up next. What did you think of the Hoodlum OGs?
To me, the song was good. My true hip hop side was a fan of it. But then I felt, I like his tone. I felt like his tone stood out, but felt like the verse, the concept, the flows was a little outdated on my end. So as a hip hop fan, I like it, but as an A&R executive, I'm gonna say it's a no pass for me.
All right, there you have it. You got no pass from Polo. Thank you for that, Polo. So it looks like you have one pass and one no pass. And everyone knows when you get that, you need a tiebreaker, which means it's all up to our last judge on the lineup. She's an A&R at Capitol Records, Kate LOESCH. It's all up to you, Kate. What did you think of the Hoodlum OGs?
I'm gonna have to completely agree with Polo on this one. I love the beat, I love the feel and the energy of the overall record, but it just didn't currently, the sound, it didn't pull me in enough. I also think that you should consider possibly changing the name of your group. So it's not gonna be a pass for me today.
All right, thank you for that, Kate. Unfortunately, Hoodlum OGs, it's a no pass from the judges, but check your email after the event. You're going to get written feedback from all three of them. Thank you again for joining us, and we hope to see you again here on Coast to Coast Live. Thanks again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on now to the next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have Emperor Zay. Emperor Zay, I'm going to go ahead and bring you into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. Emperor Zay, can you hear us? Go ahead and unmute yourself so we can hear you real quick. Emperor Zay, can you hear us? You got to unmute yourself so we can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Hey, we can hear you perfectly, man. How's it going? Where are you from?
I'm from Boston, by way of Roxbury, of course. Yeah, I'm at work. I'm sorry. I'm like on my.
It's all good, brother. It's all good. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Tell us your social media so everyone could go ahead and check out your stuff.
Oh yeah, Emperor Zay _BLE. I'm on everything. My song Rolling. This is my first single, so this is my very first song. I took a chance with it and updated it with you guys, but this is the beginning for me. Plenty more to come. I'm on all platforms though, as Emperor Zay. The song is called Rolling.
All right, dope. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Emperor Zay with Rollin'. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
It's a rock.
District 7. Boss Rockstar. Boss Legacy. Emperor. Say. Rolling. Rolling. Fucking whip you. Rolling. Neighborhood. Rolling. Rolling. All through me beating me rolling. 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 All through me beating me rolling. Rolling. Who wanna roll with the big truck? Who wanna roll with the big blood? Rolling, rolling, heavy you know with me rolling, rolling, rolling. Hard to me, beating me rolling. Who wanna roll with the big truck? Who wanna roll with the big blood? Neighborhood blood, you know where me from. Pinky and the Tom, grew up in the slums, always with me gun. I'm Roxbury's raw, only I live in the dark. I'm bringing martial law, judgment it comes from Jah. I'm like the God I war, that's why they call me law. Cancer is fearless farm, me just can't reform. Me know where me from, line up in the air, coughing up me lungs. And your gal she want, my come on her tongue. Cause she was the one that gave me the drop and your location. That's what happened when she lit the 24. So, put me deadly, they tattle me better, yes, and roll it 20, get rolled to the rock. Like if you was your pet, she they gonna be having it, known to be having me bustin' it 20. Tell her cook get me if they think they ready. Leaders see messy like bustin' a cherry. Boy, you so pussy like I'm Mr. Jerry. Leaders street flooded like bustin' a levy. Loaded the semi, they callin' a Shelly. I don't need for no gun with me, cool with machete. Hot body beef like me work for a deli. Gotta feed some dogs all in the berry. Rollin', rollin', all through me beating me rollin', 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 all through me beating me rollin', rollin'. Who wanna roll with the big truck? Big truck. Who wanna roll with the big blood? Rollin', rollin', have you know with me rollin', 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 all through me beating me rollin'. Who wanna roll with the big truck? Who wanna roll with the big
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Emperor Zay with his song Rollin'. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's the director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, you're up first. What did you think of Emperor Zay and his song Rollin'?
I feel like the song was cool. Definitely like the production. That drill sound is what the kids are rocking to right now. I like his flow on it, but I felt like the hook was missing something, or just the rolling part was repetitive, but I felt like it needed a little bit more. And felt like he wasn't really saying much in the verse itself. But being his first song, I'm not mad at it. I actually like it for his being his first song. It shows that he has a lot of room for growth, has a lot of potential, but not enough right now for me to pass him on to the showcase.
All right, so that's a no pass from you, Polo. Thank you for that. Unfortunately, it's a no pass from our first judge, Emperor Zay. Let's go over to our next judge on the lineup. She's an A&R at Capitol Records. Kate Loesch, what'd you think of Emperor Zay?
Well, I love that he has his mask on outside. But yeah, I agree with Polo on this one. I think for your first record, it was you have definitely potential. And I like the beat a lot. The hook after the rollin' part, it kind of lost me and I wasn't really sure what you said. And I think your verses could definitely use improvement. So I would definitely just keep working because I think you have potential. But for right now, I'm not going to pass you. And I think maybe just, moving forward with stuff like this, put out a couple more records and grow and get feedback and then do something like this because it could benefit you a lot more, I think.
Thank you for that, Kate. So it's a no pass from Kate and Polo. Let's go over to our last judge. He's a platinum producer from 808 Mafia. Swede, what'd you think of Emperor Zay?
I think it was a good record. I mean, I like the energy. I like the sound of it. I think the lyric could be more interesting. So, my advice would be to keep working on the lyrics, and on your rap. Overall, I think it was a good record. I mean, I enjoy listening to it.
Awesome. Solid advice there. Thank you for that, Swede. Well, unfortunately, Emperor Zay, it's a no pass from the judges, but check your email after the event. You're going to get some written feedback from all three of them in your email. Thanks again for joining us, Emperor Zay. All right, guys, we're going to move it on now to the next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have Joe P, the MC. Joe P, I'm going to go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. Joe P, the MC, can you hear me? Go ahead.
Hi, how's it going?
Awesome, man. How's it going, man? Welcome to our showcase. Where are you from?
I grew up in Sacramento, and I'm based out of LA currently.
Based out of LA. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you for joining us. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Joe P, the MC. Are you an MC?
I am an MC. I write, produce, and perform conscious lyrical hip-hop about yoga, meditation, positivity, just like abundance mindsets in general, which I also teach in LA.
Okay, that's dope. And what's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
Super easy. It's Joe P, the MC, like you're describing me.
And that's all one word, right?
Yes, my name is Joseph Portal, and I'm an MC. So it's just the letter M and C, Joe P, the MC, like you're describing me.
Okay, dope. We're about to watch your video. It's called Eternal. What are we about to watch here?
So I wrote this song about a meditation guru and my father figure who passed on from his body, and about God and the human species, just the oneness we have as artists and people to share universal consciousness and eternal energy. So it means a lot to me. It's a narrative about the sun and the moon and just love and people in general. So it's
awesome.
Important. Yeah.
Well, there you have it, guys. This is Joe P. the MC with Eternal. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
My father's waiting through the gates at heaven's opening. He chose to be, I hold the key to knowing me. His energy is molding me. He's waiting through the gates at heaven's opening. He chose to be, I hold the key to knowing me. His energy is molding me. So tell the moon with just a whisper. Been the one to watch and miss her starry-eyed. And no surprise she feels rejected by my flickering or fading. Bright she glows daily, nightly shown crazy. Likely knows more than I could try to show today. Decrease in time we have remaining. But I became the captain of my ship from digging deep and deathly sailing. Felt the death and turned it into our prevailing. Over widowed fathers wailing, saved our energy for sailing through the universe eternally. I know my father's waiting through the opening. I hold the key to knowing me. He's here and he's still showing me my path to follow, growing deep, provoking me to be the most I know I am. I cannot hold the key. My father's waiting through the gates at heaven's opening. He chose to be, I hold the key to knowing me. His energy is molding me. He's waiting through the gates at heaven's opening. He chose to be, I hold the key to knowing me. His energy is molding me, it's molding me. I feel the breeze and know he's holding me. He knows there's no controlling me. He knows I'm bleeding soulfully. I'm so in need, my soul it bleeds. We read your wisdom in my poetry to shine your light explosively. I promise you to honor you until the goat is Joseph P. And most of the people know it's me. I'll write my music so complete devotion till it totally embodies me. I'm awfully psychotic with this jotting hopelessly, yet hopefully it helps me stay a dope MC. The flames remain engulfing me. These haters keep encroaching me. Nobody's coming close to me. Your energy keeps showing me I am the things I'm supposed to be. I know your spirit's close to me. It spoke to me to go for things I need to be the fullest me. So leave me loving lucid lyricism, centering precision. Rhyme renditions render vision. Keep your focus on the mission. Each edition spitting writtens which would rip a million listens into rapping whittle kittens while their chunky watches glisten. And a listener missed to help beginners grow to blister bacon hits to break the mold for golden glitter. Catch me walking on the sun, but tell the moon with just a whisper. Been the one to watch and miss her starry-eyed, and no surprise she feels rejected by my flickering or fading. Bright she glows daily, nightly shown crazy. Likely knows more than I could try to show today. Decreasing time we have remaining, but I became the captain digging deep and deathly sailing. Felt the death and turned it to our own prevailing. Over widowed fathers wailing, saved our energy for sailing through the universe eternally. I know my father's waiting through the opening. I hold the key to knowing me. He's here and he's still showing me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Joe P. the MC with the song and the video. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought of his song and his video. Start things off. She's an A&R at Capitol Records. Kate LOESCH, you're up first. What'd you think of Joe P. the MC?
Okay, so I do have a question. Joe, what is your intention? Like, do you want to be a rapper? Do you want to influence people with yoga and meditation through music, or what is like the end goal?
So I am a rapper. My whole life I've been a rapper. And lyrical poetry is a way that I engage with people in general. Mm-hmm. Teaching yoga and meditation helped me connect all those things and understand how to share that with the most people. So whether I'm in a studio working with engineers or in my community at open jam sessions, I'm connecting with people based on abundance mindsets that I find integral to music itself. And it's how I'm able to actually practice this lifestyle of minimalism and tap into source energy specifically.
I love that. So it's more about connecting with people than it is necessarily making like the biggest record out there type of thing.
I mean, I want my music to be successful and to resonate with a lot of people. And I believe strongly that whether it's Taoism, Buddhism, Hinduism, Christianity, or the next way of channeling spiritual energy and human connection, if we were having a conversation in my living room or making a record, I would want to resonate with people for the authenticity of my art specifically.
Okay. So based on that, and I'm sure, I don't know if you do, but based on this one record that you submitted, I like the message of it a lot, but it's so personal to you that it's so personal that it's a little bit hard for everybody else to connect to it, at least for me personally. So I feel like I'm learning about you as a human being, but what am I getting in return from the record? So I think that you need to just work on like more universal, you may already have, but universal messages in your raps, and submit those so that everybody can feel connected to it in a sense versus something that is just super, super personal to you. You can have a balance of both in music, but the one that's going to connect universally is the one that is going to get you farther. So I didn't personally feel it from this particular record. So for me, it's not going to be a pass, but I love your message. And I think that what you're doing is great, but definitely try to make the message a bit more universal for everybody else to relate to.
Thank you for that, Kate. Solid advice there. Unfortunately, it's a no pass from our first judge, Kate. We'll move things over to our next judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer from 808 Mafia. SWEDE, you're up. What did you think of Joe P, the MC?
Hey man, what's up? I enjoy listening to the record. I really like the fact that you're doing your own thing. As for the rap, I think you should work more on your tone. And, boy, keep doing your thing, man. I mean, the most important thing is to stay in your own lane, find your own sound, as I said in the beginning. So keep doing your thing, man. Unfortunately, it's not a pass for me this time. Because, as I said, I think you need to work more on your tone, your delivery. But, keep doing your thing, man. I enjoyed the record.
Awesome. Thank you for that, SWEDE. It's a no pass for you, Joe P, the MC. But let's go to our last judge. He's the director of A&R at Rock Nation. POLO, you're up. What do you think of Joe P, the MC?
I have to agree with a lot of what Kate said. Definitely liked the message in the record, but felt very personal. He definitely has a good tone. I agree with SWEDE. I feel like the delivery could be a little bit better. But again, he definitely sounds like an MC who got his stuff together. He has his, what he wants to do. He just has to figure out how to make it more marketable, more relatable to a wider audience. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, that was very personal. I'm pretty sure not all your records are like that, but he's got to figure out how to make it a little bit more broad. But it's still not enough for me to pass you right now as well. So it would have been a no pass for me.
Thank you for that, POLO. Unfortunately, Joe P, it's a no pass from the three judges, but solid advice there. Definitely stuff you can use towards your future projects. Be sure to check your email after this event. You're going to get written feedback from all three of them right after this event. Thanks again for joining us, Joe P, the MC, and we hope to see you again on a future showcase. Thanks again. We're going to keep things moving. Move on now to the next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have Capital M. Capital M, let me bring you on into the main room so you can talk with me and the other three of the judges. Capital M, can you hear us?
Yeah, how you doing?
How's it going, brother? Where are you from?
I'm from Norway.
From Norway. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you for joining us today for our online showcase. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Capital M, what does that strain from?
Yeah, I just want to make sure people know that you need to write my name with the capital M. The name is Martin. So,
okay,
yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Well, what's your social media so everyone can check you out?
My social media is official capital M, both at Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, dope. Now we're about to watch Shoot for the Stars, the video.
Right.
What are we about to hear? What are we about to watch?
You're about to hear the song, as you said, called Shoot for the Stars. And it's about, no matter what friends, family tell you, chase your plan B, be mature, do the realistic thing, like fuck them. Shoot for the Stars.
All right, there you have it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Capital M with Shoot for the Stars. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
In my head as soon as I enter the stage. Should I be me? Should I be somebody else? Making me stress, making my mind a mess. Losing no common sense, put up a common fence. Sounding like common offense. Like people that try to pretend like all of a sudden my friends. Lies, you just survived. Why? You giving advice like you're some kind of part of my life. Without my doubters and the questions, who would I be? Leave by a goal of proving wrong and now, yes I did. My mind is locked in the prison, yet I shoot for the stars. The only way I'll ever get out is by the bars. Been hanging from a cliff now, but thanks to the fans that I made it out. Wow, you think I'm crazy for chasing my dream? You're lazy but make us see, still debating who I should be. My depression is strong as me, but I'm sure that we both agree that decision is up to me. Think you know me, you'll suddenly I show you, but I'll let you see. Yeah. Yeah, you tell them I shoot for the stars. Yeah. Now just imagine having a concert, but nobody gives a damn. They barely nod their head, they don't even care for me. It's fucking embarrassing. Still, the audience that's on the 10. Still, I give you 100%. Still, your feelings like I'm 50 Cent. Bill, I'm running like I'm in the game. Hello there, Mr. Teacher. You still remember me? Of course you do. I'm the kid whom you thought would never succeed. Look at me, make a scene on the stage with a beat. Take a seat, motherfucker. Guess I am the one to teach you. To listen, learn a lesson. I'ma test you. Should have studied instead of guessing. I'm flexing, you stressing, you nervous. I'm curious. You thought I was dumb, well get out, cause I deserve this. Actually wait, I want you to stay. Got a whole lot more to say. Shots are coming your way. Bring that ashtray, cause I'm bringing smoke. I'll make it choke like a toy down a kid's throat. You'll swallow it whole. Destination heaven, carry the name as I walk the road. Yeah. I shoot for the stars. You can never stop me, I'm free. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I shoot for the stars. I win it again, I'ma pick it over. Turn up the beat and I'll turn up the floor. Music a booming and knocked on the door. But hungry and rappers be looking like s'mores. Immovable promises, unstoppable force. I murder the beat that I torture the chord. A pen and a mic and I'll cut like a sword. I was selling on time to switch up the chords. Shoot for the stars.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Capital M with his song. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought about it. Start things off with Director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, you're up first. What did you think of Capital M and his song? Polo?
Oh, hold on one second. Can you see me?
Yeah, I got you.
Gotcha. Overall, I like the song. The production had energy. His flow was entertaining, and then the chorus caught my attention. Just wish his vocals were a little bit more clear, and I wish they just mixed a little bit better, but it was good enough for me to pass. So it was a pass for me.
All right, thank you for that, Polo. Looks like you got your first pass so far, Capital M. Let's go over to our next judge on the lineup. She's an A&R at Capitol Records. Kate Loesch, you're up. What'd you think of Capital M?
I think it was cool. I like the cadence and his flow. He's definitely talented, and he's able to sort of switch back and forth in between the two, which definitely creates it helps the record be a little bit more dynamic. Like I call it mountains and valleys. You want that instead of the record being linear. I do think that the verses, he was rapping so fast, I couldn't really understand them all. But I think he's talented, and I'll give him a pass for this.
All right, there you have it. 2 passes. Thank you, Kate, for that. Let's go over to our last judge. He's a platinum producer from 808 Mafia. Swede, what'd you think of Capital M?
Hey, hur går det? We have both Sweden and Norway today here.
Yeah, for sure.
So, no, I like the record, man. There was a few things that I think you should work on, both production-wise and vocal-wise. But and I think it sounded a bit like a demo to me, the whole thing. But I enjoyed it really much. And I love to hear more stuff from you, man. So it's a pass for me.
There you have it. Thank you for that, Swede. Looks like you got passes from all 3 of our judges, Capital M. Congratulations on that. And you know what that means? That means you are headed to the World Championship for Coast to Coast Live next year, where you'll compete for $50,000 in grand prizes. Congratulations on that. Be sure to check your email. You're going to get some written feedback from the 3 judges as well right after this event. And we'll see you next year, man. Thanks again for joining us, Capital M. All right, let's move on now to the next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have Styko. Styko, let me go ahead and bring you into the main room. Styko, looks like you just disconnected on me, so I'm going to try to get you situated, but let me load up your video. It's called To Fly. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
Yeah. I mean, like, you've been all over the world. Somehow I'm still an option. Okay. My mind in the Cayman Island while you walk around in Dior. Your body banging, got my jaw down to the floor. You a bad one. Fishnet over your swim set. Left that nigga behind, I know you being stressed. Fiji water, strawberry and lime. They on your line, everybody try but can't get time. You in the gym, he fucked up with you, I hate to be him. White pedicure, double parking in the BM. I been all around the world, are you feeling me? Instagram watching for the energy. You know I'm up next, you should get with me. Looking real good, girl, you killing me. In the right mind, I have you falling over me with the right line. Champagne flu, we fill it up with the white wine. Light up a joint too high, baby girl, yeah, I know you too fly. Coconut shrimp, we can do the claim jumper. Maserati body, I hope we can bang bump. I feel like you too fly, yeah. I feel like you too fly, yeah. I feel like heated floor, I love the aroma. Every time I touch you, you up in a coma. And I've been all around the world, tell the truth, I wanna take you all the way to Dubai. I feel like you too
They call
fly.
me Styko, call me Mr. RS. Relieve your stress, the flow will make you grab your chest. Look here, baby, it's no more droughts. I'm off the girder, only dries in my cotton mouth. I'm on alert at the post, ready for the roast. Don't brag or boast. Got some game for your spirit, won't go too deep. Frequency is high, synergy you see. Vision consistent, RSOMG. Brussels, no tussle, this is loyalty. Still I feel your vibes, I say them in the mirror. The pastime and rewind, I see it all clearer. You need a leader, not a bottom feeder. So just sharpen up your mind and I cook on either. Get you a grown folk dessert cake, buzz high. Rogue sister, it's the mister, you look so fly.
Coconut shrimp, we can do the claim jumper. Maserati body, I hope we can bang bump. I feel like you too fly, yeah. I feel like you too fly, yeah. I feel like heated floor, I love the aroma. Every time I touch you, you up in a coma.
And I've been all around the world, tell the truth, I wanna take you all the way to Dubai. I feel like you too fly.
All right, everyone. So that was Styko with Two Fly. Now, Styko, can you hear us?
Yes, I'm here, sir.
Hey, man, how's it going? Where are you from?
I'm actually out here in Rancho Cucamonga out of the Inland Empire in California.
In California. Awesome, man. It's a pleasure to have you. We just heard your video. Give us your social media so everyone can go ahead and go follow you and check out your stuff.
Okay, yes, sir. It's at STICO73. That is my IG, the social media there.
Okay, awesome. And what was the we just heard your song. What was the point about, like, the story behind your song?
Two Fly. It was just a concept there that I came up with, a protege of mine. We collaborated on. And it was just the differences of that young being.
It looks like we're losing you there, Styko. Can you hear us?
As far as that part there is concerned, it was just a cool vibe that we came up with there. Just like I said, Lexi Banks, the producer there, it was just like I said, just that whole grown man vibe of just being fly and what it is. You're trying to get on that frequency with another young lady.
Awesome. Dope. Well, we just heard your song. Everyone tuning in, heard your song. Let's go over to the judges. Let's see what they thought about your song, Styko. We'll start things off. He's a platinum producer from 808 Mafia. Swede, you're up first. What'd you think of Styko and his song?
Hey man, what's up? I like the song, man. I think it was dope vibe. The production was really good. Everything, the mix was good. Sound crispy. Just keep doing your thing, man. It sounds up to me. So it's pass for me.
All right, there you have it from Swede. Thank you so much for that. You got your first pass, Styko. Congratulations on that. Let's go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's a director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, you're up. What'd you think of Styko and his song?
So the song was cool. Felt like the hook could be better. And it also sounded like he was really more of the feature on it. So based on just that one verse from him that I heard, it was okay. You know what I mean? I felt like he could have added a little bit more energy to it, just added a little bit more of a substance to the record. Whether he was the feature or not, it just that the song was just in one tone. I felt like it just needed some peaks and mountains, like Kate mentioned earlier, and there wasn't enough of that. So for me, it wasn't enough for me to pass it. So it was a no pass for me.
Thank you for that, Polo. We've got one pass and one no pass, and once again, we need a tiebreaker. It's all up to our last judge. She's an A&R at Capitol Records. Kate, it's all up to you. What'd you think of Styko?
Yeah, Lavelle, I think it's tough because when people submit songs that they're just the feature on, they really have to shine and damn near outshine the artist whose record it is. And I just didn't feel like your verse did much, and it didn't outshine the artist whose record it was. So just because of that, it can't be a pass for me.
All right, there you have it from Kate LOESCH. Thank you so much for that to our three judges. Unfortunately, it's a no pass for you, Styko, but you're going to get written feedback from all three of the judges on areas you can improve on and what they thought about your song. Be sure to check your email after the event, and we hope to see you again on a future showcase. Thanks again for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. That was Styko and his song. All right, let's move things forward to our next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have Mr. Mel the Riddler. Mr. Mel the Riddler. Let me go ahead and load up your song, because you also just disconnected on me. Let me load up your song. It's called Netflix and Chill. So let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
She hit me up and asked me, do you wanna match today? Oh shit, we fucking? She laughed and said, no, we smoking. Oh shit, who rolling? Hit the rocks, break the driveway. Doors auto lock, my doors unlocked. So when you walk in my crib, be in your socks. Now hit it twice and then put it in motion. We getting focused, try to hold ourselves together like the blunt, but she choking. 55 screen game on the floor. Watching TV, digging my pants as I'm blowing out smoke. Know what that mean? We gon' be fucking for hours. She gave me head for some minutes, cause she got wet in some seconds. And I guess time of the essence, she wanna go make a flick during the time of Netflix. I'm thinking, damn, this was quick, cause we ain't really watch shit. She gon' be licking her upper lips while rubbing her lower lips. Lil' mama a trip, I'm tryna see how I fell in here. Lil' mama scatter and run while she y'all in my house. Lips poking out from all that running, call it pelvic prolapse. And I don't know how you feel, but I'm glad that you're here. Shit, I got liquor and weed plus my pistol right here. And we don't waste no time, cause we always kick it. Cause when we in my room, we gon' be Netflix and chillin'. Netflix and chillin'. Netflix and chillin'. Shit, when you in my room, we gon' be Netflix and chillin'. Netflix and chillin'. Netflix and chillin'. Shit, when you in my room, we gon' be Netflix and chillin'. Netflix and chillin'. Netflix and chillin'. Shit, when you in my room, we gon' be Netflix and chillin'. Netflix and chillin'. Netflix and chillin'. Shit, when you in my room, we gon' be Netflix. Now we can watch something funny and enjoy every hit, or we can gon' be creative and gon' and make a flick. Take your time, don't be quick. Show me what you do on the split. She looked back and popped that ass, and then she blew me a kiss. You test the water, baby, enjoying curiosity. She wanna get fucked, and she know she rely on me. Massage her back and her thighs and put my thumb inside. I'm a liberty, baby. I'm not your average guy, don't ask why. Cut your phone off for no interruption. Revolver pussy, no shells when she get the bussin'. The neighbors think that we fighting from hearing all the cussing. Shit, it can be the TV shit. They don't know nothing. Shit, they don't know nothing. And I don't know how you feel, but I'm glad that you're here. Shit, I got liquor and weed plus my pistol right here. And we don't waste no time, cause we always kick it. Cause when we in my room, we gon' be Netflix and chillin'. Netflix and chillin'. Netflix and chillin'. Shit, when you in my room, we gon' be Netflix and chillin'. Netflix and chillin'. Netflix and chillin'. Shit, when you in my room, we gon' be Netflix and chillin'.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Mel the Riddler with his song. Looks like Mel just connected with us. Hey, Mel, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome, man. Where are you from?
From Charlotte, North Carolina, home of the vault, to be exact. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome, man. It's a pleasure to have you. So we just heard your song. You know, what's the story behind your song? Can you tell us a little bit about it?
You know, it just, you know, you got a girl over and, you know, you just kicking it with her through this COVID time. So, you know, you just chilling. You know, you just kick it with her, smoke, kick it, might fuck otherwise too.
All right, that's what's up. And what's your social media, so everyone could go ahead and go check out your stuff?
Oh, yeah, you can follow me on Facebook, Mr. Mel the Riddler. Instagram, Miss M_town_bitch. Twitter, Mr. Riddler 704. Music on all platforms, Spotify, Google Play, all that.
All right, there you have it. Well, Mr. Mel the Riddler, we just heard your song. Let me go over to the judges. Let's see what they thought about your song. So we'll start things off. He's a platinum producer from 808 Mafia. SWEDE, you're up first. what did you think of Mr. Mel the Riddler?
Hey man, what's up? I like your record, man. I mean, it was a good vibe. Unfortunately, it didn't really stand out for me. It was nothing that really, grabbed my attention. And I think you need to work more to make it sound like a record. To me, it sounds like more like a demo. But as I say, it was a good vibe, So just keep working, man. And but unfortunately, this time it's not a patch for me.
All right, thank you for that, Swede. Unfortunately, it's a no pass from our first judge, Mr. Mel. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. She's an A&R at Capitol Records. Kate Loesch, you're up. What do you think of Mr. Mel the Riddler?
Yeah, I agree with Sweet a lot. I liked the hook. I think especially for right now, it's very timely, which is really smart of him. I didn't like the verses that much. I just didn't feel like they were strong. But overall, to what Sweet said, it's like I don't feel like I can walk away and I know another record from you. If I were to hear it somewhere, I wouldn't be able to identify that this is you. So I think you just need to hone in on a little bit more of your sound and your voice, and things like that. So it's not going to be a pass from me today.
Thank you for that, Kate. And let's go over to our last judge. He's the director of A&R, Rock Nation. Polo, you're up. What do you think of Mr. Mel the Riddler?
From the top, I'm gonna say I feel like the mix could be better. Felt like his vocals sometimes drowned in the production. So off that, it was kind of hard to get through that part. But what I did get through, I agree with both the judges. Felt like, to be honest, that concept has been done so much and so many times. So many, that title has been used so many times that compared to those other songs, this song doesn't stand out to me. So if it's not going to stand out, I'm going to say it would have been a no pass for me as well. Just feel like, he could have been a little bit more creative on the verses. Even in the hook, just that Netflix and chill, it's been used so much that, it doesn't stand or compare to those other versions that are out there. So definitely a no pass for me.
Thank you for that, Polo. Well, you heard it from the three judges, Mr. Mel. Fortunately, it's a no pass, but you're going to get written feedback from the three judges after the event. Be sure to check it out. Definitely some solid advice was given from all three of the judges, and we hope to see you again on a future showcase, where you could incorporate some of that feedback. Thanks again for joining us, Mr. Mel the Riddler. All right, guys, we're going to move on now to the next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have Quay Savvy. Quay Savvy, let me bring you into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. Quay Savvy, can you hear us? Go ahead, unmute yourself so we can hear you.
Hello?
Hey, man, how's it going? Welcome to our online showcase. Where are you from?
I'm from Portland, Oregon.
From Portland, Oregon, man. It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you for joining us today. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Quay Savvy, where'd you get that name?
People are always calling me smart, so I just put Savvy at the end.
All right, dope. What's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
Quay Savvy on all platforms. On Instagram, it's Quay Savvy _. My bad. It's Quay _Savvy.
Okay, and it's. Can you give us your other ones too? You said that's Instagram. What are your other social medias?
Yeah. On Twitter and Facebook, it should just be Quay Savvy.
Okay, dope, awesome. So we're about to hear your song. It's called "Broken a Minute" remix. What are we about to hear?
Yeah, just about to hear that remix. I think Tory Lanez did like a song called "Broken a Minute," and I just took the instrumental and just did a remix to it.
Okay, cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Quay Savvy with "Broke in a Minute" remix. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
It's Quay.
I ain't been broke in a minute. I ain't took a toke in a minute. I ain't been a joke in a minute. Quay Savvy gotta represent it. Boy, I'm off the charts with the flow. I ain't got no limits. I'm the type to speak how I feel. You can relate, that's real. Man, I kill. To me, this is just another drill. Just another day in the life of a nigga that's real. Let the beat drop for a second. Look at my baby, I woke up and got us a blessing. Arguing, drinking, and stressing. Reflect on your actions, forgive you, and later we sexing. Words can be used as a weapon. When I take shots, it's direct, going in like I'm stepping. Don't even ask me a question. Don't even look in direction or I'ma start flexing. Killing shit, that's my suggestion. I do what I wanna do, nigga, now fuck your possession. I am a real reflection. Moving my mind and my heart, and that's what I'm protecting. Gotta be asking you questions. Fall on my face and I get up, I learned a new lesson. Gotta be asking you questions. Fall on my face and I get up. I ain't been broke in a minute. My bitch said she like when I'm in it. Yeah, I ain't been broke in a minute. My bitch said she like when I'm in it. I ain't been broke in a minute. My bitch said she like when I'm in it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Quay Savvy with Broke in a Minute remix. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's the director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, you're up. What'd you think of Quay Savvy and his remix?
As an A&R, I'm gonna have to judge this a little harshly, only because he used a beat that we all familiar with. You know, the problem when you try to do a remix or you try to do your own verse on a song that's known is you have to try to either match that energy or beat that energy, and you kind of didn't. You didn't really add to the record or say anything that stood out, or you know, the wow factor sometimes is, you know, a bar or two where people were like, "Oh my God, did you hear what he say?" But you didn't really give me any of that. And then also it was just one verse and it was short, so I didn't get enough to really judge who he is or get a feel for what his sound is. You know, and that's another problem with not doing an original record. I don't really get to hear his sound. So based off all that, I'm gonna have to say it's a no pass.
All right, no pass from Polo. Definitely some solid advice there. Thank you for that, Polo. We're gonna move on now to our next judge on the lineup. She's an A&R at Capitol Records. Kate Loesch, you're up. What'd you think of Quay Savvy and his remix?
Yeah, Polo had a lot of great points as well, and I just think I know the hook was broken a minute, but because of how short the record was, it was like it felt almost more of like a freestyle or a Lucy that you would drop on YouTube. It didn't feel like a fully fleshed out record to me. And then that on top of using a really popular beat, you have to just come super correct with it to make it memorable. And I just didn't feel like it was that. So for me, it won't be a pass.
All right, thank you for that, Kate. No pass from the first two judges. Let's go over to our last judge, platinum producer from 808 Mafia, SWEDE. What'd you think of Quay Savvy and his remix?
I agree with the other judges, man. I mean, if you do remix, you know, you gotta do it better than the original version, you know, in my opinion. And you know, to be honest, you know, it was cool, but it was nothing that really, you know, caught my attention. So unfortunately, I have to say no pass.
All right, thank you for that, SWEDE. Thank you to all three of our judges. No pass from the three of them, Quay. But you are going to get written feedback on things that you can improve on for your future projects. Be sure to check your email after the event. We appreciate you coming out and joining us for today's showcase, and we hope to see you again on a future showcase. Thanks again for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. That was Quay Savvy. All right, we're going to move on now to the next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have the Real Drill, I believe that's how you pronounce it, the Real Drill. Let's go ahead and get into your video. So your video is called We Are Great. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
They want our gun rights. It's time to fight. For this been waiting whole life. Cyrus O.I. We are resurrected. I'm so fly. We don't die. Oh my. And we alive. We don't just die. Something creates our cry. Something creates our cry. 'Cause we are alive. They want us to die. They love it when they hear us cry. They love it when they hear us cry. Don't fudge around and get martial law. It's your choice if you choose to fall. Real ninjas don't care the freaking ball. We're all just ready for the brawl. 'Cause we are alive. We don't just die. They love it when they hear us cry. They love it when they hear us cry. 'Cause we are alive. We don't just die. Something creates our cry. Something creates our cry. 'Cause we are well. They want us to go. But we don't go. We're just the code. They are evil. Keep your eyes open, bro. In this cold, cold world. It's a cold, cold world. 'Cause we are alive. We don't just die. I put my meditation with education. I'm awake in a sleepy nation. Under medication, natural remedy. Coughing up the phlegm. You see, the elite is our enemy. They want it into me. The real D to the R to the AKE. They can't mess with me. You can best believe. Ha.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the real Drail. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. She's an A&R at Capitol Records. Kate Loesch, you're up first. What did you think of the real Drail and his song?
I have to be transparent. I didn't love it at all. I think I liked the beat, but I think that over a beat like that, I would have loved to hear rap and less of a melodic take on it. I think it could have been really fun to hear it that way. I couldn't really tell you what he was saying or singing, so the lyrics just didn't cut through to me, and he has a lot of work to do vocally. So for me, it will not be a pass.
There you have it. Thank you for that, Kate. Let's go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer from 808 Mafia. SWEDE, you're up. What did you think of the real Drail?
I agree with Kate, man. I mean, I think the vocals were all over the places, you know. I think he really needs to work on the vocals, you know, on the delivery, the flow, and the tone, you know, and to make sure they're on point, you know. Because the vocals are the main thing in a song, I guess, you know. You get the beat, but it's just like a canvas. You need, you know, the vocals of what sticks, you know, what really make the song. So, unfortunately, it's no pass for me.
All right, thank you for that, SWEDE. No pass from the first two judges. Let's go over to our last judge, director of A&R at Rock Nation. POLO, you're up. What did you think of the real Drail?
I mean, those guys didn't know. They were being nice. I feel like there was definitely no structure in the song. His flow was all over the place. The singing was off key. And then the song was 4 minutes of it just kept dragging on at that point because you really wasn't understanding what he was saying. So it sounded like someone who just went into the studio for the first time and just kind of did whatever, and just wasted, you know, the hour. If this is something you really want to do, I would think I would work more on writing first. You know, sit home, write songs, write hooks. You know, get more creative with that, get more in tune with that, and then head to the studio. Just I wouldn't go to the studio and just start singing off the top of my head, because that's what it kind of sounded like. So definitely would have been a no pass for me.
Thank you for that, Polo. Solid advice, and it looks like all three of the judges were in agreement there. No pass for the Real Drill. Do check your email, though, Real Drill. You're going to get written feedback from all three of the judges right after the event. Thanks again for joining us for our online showcase. Up next, we have DJ 956. Let me go ahead and bring you into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. DJ 956, can you hear me? Hey, man, go ahead and unmute yourself because you're muted. I can't really hear you. Whoa.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, man. Welcome to our online showcase. Where are you from?
Thank you. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, representing Texas and Illinois.
Okay, dope. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you for joining us today. Tell us a little bit about yourself, DJ 956, and how do you get a name like that?
Well, 956 is the area code of Texas, and having family and cousins there, and also here in Illinois. I'm a Catholic, and I specialize in poetry and writing, and also I'm interested in hardcore rock rap.
Okay, dope. So you submitted your video called "Rid Like a Soldier." What are we about to watch here?
Riding Like a Soldier represents people locked up trying to make a change. It's about rehabilitation and working with the social justice system. And sometimes we have a lot of artists who have wrong misdemeanors, and it's not what it seems at times. And me personally, as a man of faith, I do believe certain people, if they put in the work, they can heal over time and make a rightful impact.
Awesome. Well, great. Awesome. Well, we're going to go ahead and get into your video. Ladies and gentlemen, this is DJ 956, Ride Like a Soldier. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
So let me tell you what's on my mind. Do if you I can do. It's time to fuck you up. Suck the love, thuggin' love my ass. Give me a belt, time to weld that ass. Up and down on this dick. Yeah, I'm a prick, call me sick.
Oh yeah, I'm all in. What you talking about? I'm all in. Yeah, all in. Yeah, all in. Yeah, yeah. We all in. Yeah. What you talking about? We're all in. Yeah, yeah. Smash bills. Gotta kill. You know what we gonna do when we gotta feel. I'ma chill. I'ma chill, yeah. I'ma chill, yeah. I'ma chill, yeah. What you talking about? Fucking your wild fuck style, so I'ma put it like a motherfucking house, yeah. I'ma trap. I'ma trap. I'm a trap game. Fuck you, bitch. DJ 956, yeah.
Do if you I can do. It's time to fuck you up. Suck the love, thuggin' love my ass. Give me a belt, time to weld that ass. Up and down on this dick. Yeah, I'm a prick, call me sick. Oh no, it's called rapping and trapping, thuggin' and wishing again. Thuggin' in the hood like the wind. Fucking you, bitch, like I'm in.
Riding like a soldier, yeah. Wanna make it like a soldier. Wanna make it like you wanna ride it like a soldier. Ride this dick like a soldier, yeah. Wanna make it, you know where we coming from, yeah. Traffic 30, wanna make it, wanna hold ya. 30 pulling like you know we for porn, yeah. Fuck your bitch while she's in horny. You wanna make it like you know, yeah. Do it, trap 30 gonna like it blow, yeah. I'ma blow you out like fucking up your stole, yeah. 30 blowing and I'm blowing like a pole, yeah. Like a polecat. Fuck your bitch, boy, she wanna make the whole daddy. Make a collar like a cold daddy. Make it fucking your whole daddy. Strap 30 gonna blow, yeah. Mine, fuck your bitch, boy, she wanna make mine. Titties gonna pop like a hit 9. Put it like you 30 gonna blow mine. Someone 30 gonna soul, yeah. Got hundreds on me like you wanna make, yeah. 30 gonna blow like 100. Yeah, 30 rounds lost 30 and 100's on me found. Yeah, I was putting like 100 on me found.
So let me tell you what's on my mind. Do if you I can do. It's time to fuck you up. Chuck the love, thuggin' love my ass. Give me a belt, time to weld that ass. Up and down on this dick. Yeah, I'm a prick, call me sick.
Oh yeah, I'm all in. What you talking about? I'm all in. Yeah, all in. Yeah, all in. Yeah, yeah. We all in. Yeah. What you talking about? We're all in. Yeah, yeah. Smash bills, gotta kill. You know what we gonna do when we gotta feel. I'ma chill. I'ma chill. Yeah. I'ma chill. Yeah. I'ma chill. Yeah. What you talking about? Fuck you out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was DJ 956 with the music video right there. We're going to go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought about it. First up, he's the director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, you're up first. What did you think of DJ 956 and his video?
I'm going to be completely honest. I can't even call that a song. There was no type of structure. There was no hook. It just sounded like the engineer's brother was playing with the equipment while he went away or something. Like, there was no real thought into it. There was, doesn't even sound like he was trying to say something. It just sounded like he was just saying what came off the top of his head, and he was just playing with the music. So I'm going to say it's just definitely a no pass for me.
There you have it. No pass from Polo. Polo, thank you for that. Let's go over to our next judge on the lineup. She's an A&R at Capitol Records. Kate LOESCH, you're up next. What did you think of DJ 956?
Sorry if I missed this, but were you saying that what were you saying about faith and your relation to that and music?
Yeah, I guess the whole topic was about rehabilitation and second chances.
Okay, yeah, I did. The record completely missed that. Exactly what Polo said. There was no structure. To me, there felt like there was no thought, and almost felt like you were mocking the art of rap, to be completely honest. And I definitely didn't get any sense of wanting rehabilitation at all. So I think you're definitely going to have to go back to the drawing board and reevaluate that. But so it's going to be a no pass for me.
Thank you, Kate, for that. No pass on the first two judges. Let's go over to the last judge, platinum producer from 808 Mafia, SWEDE. What'd you think of DJ 956?
Yeah, man, I agree with the other judges, man. I don't like to be negative, but I couldn't find anything that stand out. I think you really need to work. If you wanna do this, if you wanna write songs, you need to put in the time, the energy, and really learn how to do that, the right way. And yeah, so unfortunately, man, it's no pass for me.
Alrighty, thank you for that, SWEDE. Thank you to all three of our judges. No pass from the three judges, unfortunately, but check your email after the event. You're going to get some written feedback that can help you on your future projects. That was DJ 956. Thanks again for joining us, and we hope to see you again on a future showcase. All right, ladies and gentlemen, up next we have Ghost the Prodigy. Ghost the Prodigy. Let me go ahead and bring you in the main room with me and the other three of the judges. Ghost the Prodigy's up next. And Ghost, can you hear us?
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going, man? Where are you from?
Norfolk, Nebraska, but I currently reside in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Nebraska. Awesome. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you for joining us. And tell us a little bit about yourself. Ghost the Prodigy. Where do you get a name like that?
I just kind of picked it out because I was kind of, in the shadows, outcasted, just, wasn't really, the person to be talked about and everything, in the shadows. So, kind of just picked that, and Prodigy part, just, wanted to be good at something, and then, hopefully good at making music. So that's kind of how I got it. So
awesome. What's your social media so we could check out some of your stuff?
Ghost the Prodigy on Facebook. On Instagram, it's Ghost the Prodigy again. But that's pretty much all the pages I got.
Awesome. Now we're about to watch your video. It's called "It's a Go." Can you tell us a little bit about it? What are we about to watch?
This is my first track that I put out. Just kind of, it's a go. Just kind of put myself out there. It's time to, get moving. Start doing something, that I enjoy and I'm happy with. So
awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ghost the Prodigy with "It's a Go." Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
Hey, it's a go, it's a go, it's a go, it's a go. Roll the dro, close the door, you cuffin', what a hose, we ballin', coast to coast. It's a go, it's a go, it's a go, roll the dro, close the door, you cuffin', what a hose, we ballin', coast to coast.
Stop acting like you know me. I've always tried to be low-key, not even so much as a mention. So stop acting like you my homie. And I've always had my own struggles, but for sure everyone knows it. That's why my effort has doubled. I'm gonna continue to show it. Get it? A lot of people be hating, don't give a shit about what they saying. Won't even pay them no mind, so I continue my preparations. And hopefully one day I make it. And even if I don't, just remember this about the money, so I can keep my family afloat. I remember now I was homeless back when I was feeling so hopeless. No food or roof over our head, that's why I continue to stay focused. Also, I had a lot of low points, but there's nothing I regret. And I promise I ain't gonna quit until the day I take my last breath. Ghost.
It's a go, it's a go, it's a go, it's a go. Roll the dro, close the door, you cuffin', what a hose, we ballin', coast to coast. It's a go, it's a go, it's a go, roll the dro, close the door, you cuffin', what a hose, we ballin', coast to coast.
I already know and I'm in it. I already know that I'm gone. Shit, everybody wanna go and fucking go listen to my song. Bitch, I'm demonstrated, come and go and get it. I already know when I be in it. Fucking no survival of the fittest. Fuck all of you and you critics. I don't really wanna go and fuck with. I already this and I be up with everything. You know what's in the strivers. I already know what I be striving for. When after this and I be gone. I don't know with this and rapping songs. Fucking I'm demonstrating realist. I already know who the real is. Talking about it, know what's up a minute. Gotta go ham to the finish. Fuck all of you people tripping. Y'all already know that I be winning. All desist and I'm gone shit. Everybody wanna rap with. Everybody wants all shit, but they cannot come fuck with.
It's a go, it's a go, it's a go, it's a go. Roll the dro, close the door, you cuffin', what a hose, we ballin', coast to coast. It's a go, it's a go, it's a go, roll the dro, close the door, you cuffin', what a hose, we ballin', coast to coast.
Yeah, you already know what it is. Ghost the Prodigy. Day Sashi.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Ghost the Prodigy with his song. Let's go right over to the judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off with platinum producer from 808 Mafia, SWEDE. You're up first. What did you think of Ghost the Prodigy?
Hey man, what's up? I didn't find anything, to be honest, that really stood out to me. You know, it was like a general record to me, and I didn't really feel the lyrics. I think you need to work more on the lyrics and, you know, on trying maybe to find beats that are more like up to date, or try to find your own sound so you can stand out a little bit more. I see potential, definitely. but I think you need to work more on your sound. So unfortunately for this time, it's not a pass for me.
All right, thank you for that, Swede. No pass from our first judge. Let's go over to our next judge. He's director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, you're up. What did you think of Ghost the Prodigy?
I think Swede made some good points. I agree. The hook was okay. I feel like, the hook was okay. But when it came to him, he stood out more than the first verse. I actually enjoyed his verse. I thought his flow was on point. I think he brought energy to the record. He stood out. Compared to what I'm hearing today, I think the kid has a lot of potential. I'm going to give him a pass, honestly. I'm going to give him a pass, and I'm going to leave it up to Kate, see what she says. But I'm going to give him a pass. I want to see what he can do on stage,
Awesome. Thank you for that, Polo. Well, we have a tie, which means we need a tiebreaker. And once again, it's all up to our last judge, Kate LOESCH, A&R at Capitol Records. Kate, looks like you're the tiebreaker for today's showcase. It's all up to you. What'd you think of Ghost the Prodigy?
I don't feel like the record is particularly special, and it didn't stand out to me. However, I do hear potential, and it was definitely one of the stronger ones today. So I think just honing in more on lyrical content and what can really sell you as an artist is what's going to help you. But because of that, I am going to give you a pass.
All right, there you have it from Kate. Saved by Kate right there. You got 2 passes. Ghost the Prodigy, congratulations. You are headed to Coast Live World Championship next year, where you'll compete for $50,000 in prizes. Congratulations, Ghost the Prodigy, and we'll see you next year, man. Thanks again for joining us. We're going to move on now to the next artist on the lineup. All right, so up next, we have NGB Nari. NGB Nari, let me go ahead and bring you into the main room with me and the other 3 of the judges. NGB, can you hear us? And NGB Nari, can you hear us?
Yes.
How's it going, man? Welcome to our showcase. Where are you from?
I'm from Harvey, Illinois.
Illinois.
I'm currently in Arizona.
Awesome. Well, it's a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you for joining us. Tell us a little bit about yourself, NGB Nari. Where do you get a name like that?
I was thinking I need a rap name. NGB, I was like, it stands for Never Going Broke. So I was like, it sound cool. So I was like, and Nari, that's my name. So just put them together, and that's how I got the name.
All right, dope. Tell us your social media so everyone can go ahead and go check out your stuff.
My Instagram is NGB_Nari, all lowercase. Snapchat Benari1, all lowercase. No spaces. My YouTube and Spotify is capital NGB space capital N lowercase ARI.
Okay, dope. And we're about to watch your song. It's called Mud. Can you tell us a little bit about it? What's the story behind it?
It's a song that I recorded and mixed myself in my room. It's a song about struggle. I'm from the mud, from the dirt. Just
okay, dope. Awesome. Well, guys, this is NGB Nari with Mud. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, Bobby. Hey, yeah, I came from the bottom, I'm straight out the mud in this hole, but I'm working to get out the dirt. None of my niggas is taking no chances, so they quit to put a whole face on the shirt. I keep put trust in a nigga, I'm always gonna stay on all 10, yeah, I'm staying alert. He better try me, cause if you come try me, this bleak it gon' hit the nigga where it hurt. And they can't get no worse. Yelling gang when I'm first, popping the top, yeah, his brains finna burst. I'm finna hit me a lick, niggas give me a kick on they acting, they need to rehearse. Up in the tech on the nigga, I'm stretching the nigga, we putting this gang in the hurt. If you out of pocket, then I get the rocket, we flexing them up like a nigga a nurse. Man, it's a shame all this dirt on my name, and I just need the money. I don't need a fame, all my niggas gon' get it, we don't need to split it. We tryna get rich, we ain't playing no game. My mama, we running up up cheddar together, my brothers, oh yeah, just running our veins. I cannot stop for a nigga, won't talk to a nigga, we hop out, we letting it bang. How would I stop until my niggas winning? A goofy might start, but I bet he won't finish. We making plays like we up in a scrimmage. Said I would stop, but he cut like I'm sitting. Get big on a nigga like Papa, I need it. I came from the bottom, I'm straight out the mud in this hop, but I'm working to get out the dirt. None of my niggas is taking no chances, so they quick to put a whole face on the shirt. I keep put trust in a nigga, I'm always gonna stay on all 10, yeah, I'm staying alert. He better not try me, cause if he come try me, this bleak it gon' hit the nigga where it hurt. Man, it can't get no worse. Yelling gang when I'm first. Pop in the top, yeah, his brains finna burst. I'm finna hit me a lick, niggas give me a kick on it, acting ain't need to rehearse. Up in the tech on the nigga, I'm stretching the nigga, we putting this gang in the hearse. If you out of pocket, then I get the rocky and fix it on up like a nigga a nerd. Had homies that turned to some dishes, yeah, most of these niggas ain't with you, get took out the picture. I ain't gon' play with a nigga, we pull up, we breaking them down like the nigga a swisher. All of the niggas that sweated I'm broken, they think it's a joke. Watch, I come back richer, you finna lay with a thotty that did the whole potty, and I really hope that you kiss her. None of my niggas are joking, most of you niggas got poked, and me ain't no hoe. You tryna flex with your homie while I'm running cash on the low, it's just me and my bro. I'm tryna run up a check, yeah, all my niggas, we got goals, need something to show. I'm like a rocket, cause niggas can't stop it, cause I'm finna come up and get on the blow. I'm straight out the mud in this hop, but I'm working to get out the dirt. None of my niggas is taking no chances, so they quick to put a whole face on the shirt. I keep put trust in a nigga, I'm always gonna stay on all 10, yeah, I'm staying alert. He better not try me, cause if you come try me, this bleak it gon' hit the nigga where it hurt. And it can't get no worse. Yelling gang when I'm first. Pop in the top, yeah, his brains finna burst. I'm finna hit me a lick, niggas give me a kick on it, acting ain't need to rehearse. Up in the tech on the nigga, I'm stretching the nigga, we putting this gang in the hearse. If you out of pocket, then I get the rock, and we fixing them up like a nigga a nurse. Facing the shirt, facing the third, you put in the hearse. Get where it hurt, yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was NGB Nari with his song. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off with Director of A&R Rock Nation. Polo, you're up first. What did you think of his song? And we'll come back to Polo. Let's go over to A&R from Capitol Records. Kate Loesch, you're up. What did you think of NGB Nari?
I think you have a great sound and tone. I think this was definitely, if not the best record of the day. The hook, it got a little lost for me, just lyrically. Hold on, how long is this also? Okay, it's not bad, 250. So I think just like your lyrical content and stuff, work on, but that will come as you continue to write and you continue to make records. But I think you definitely had one of the best ones of the day and you have a ton of potential. So keep at it, and it's definitely a pass for me.
Thank you for that, Kate. Solid advice there. And you got your first pass so far, NGB Nari. Let's go over to our next judge on the lineup, Director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, what did you think of NGB Nari? Polo? Hey, Polo, you there? Can you hear us? All right, looks like Polo just disconnected on us. Let's go over to our next judge. We'll come back to Polo. Platinum producer from 808 Mafia, SWEDE. What do you think of NGB Nari?
I love that, man. It was a dope record. I really love everything, you know. Well, to be honest, I think the mix was kind of terrible. But no, I love everything else, man. Just, you know, work more. You know.
Sorry.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. We got you.
All right. No, I love it. So it's definitely a pass for me, man.
Awesome. All right, thank you for that. Let me get that fixed right there. Awesome. Thank you so much for that, SWEDE. Looks like you got 2 passes. And Polo, unfortunately, he disconnected on us. But you are going to get written feedback, and you did get your 2 passes from your judges. So congratulations, NGB Nari.
Can you hear me?
Barely, Polo. You there? All right, and we'll come back to Polo. We'll get you some written feedback from Polo. No worries. NGB Nari, you are headed to the Coast to Coast Live World Championship next year.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that. And we're going to go ahead and send you an email. Sorry about the technical difficulties there. Polo's trying to reconnect with us. But yeah, congratulations on that, NGB Nari. We'll see you next year at the Coast to Coast Live World Championship. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we are going to move on now to our next artist on the lineup, and it's also our last artist on the lineup. We have Juice Juice. Juice Juice, we're going to go ahead and get into your video. Now, it looks like your video is called Money Man. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
chef up in the kitchen. I'm the rap this system, the POLO, triple OG, and none but hustlers and killers with me. So haters quick to flee, and I know they talk shit, but only from my heart. I turn around, they mouth and shit, cause I put them in their place. They start preaching like Mason, and I get paid for that murder and put it in my safe. I'm the new money man, the best you done seen. Come and handle all your business with me. I'm the new money man, the best you done seen. Come and handle all your business with me. Hit 'em up, lay him down. Physical or spiritual, you gotta protect your ground. Ain't no playing around, but I mess around. And girls who like one night because I get around. Kiss to the season, two sucking fuck for no reason. BBO, NITKO. Take a break, then it's right back to the show. No dancer, but I go. People talk, but they don't know. I let them talk because I know they be trying to use my name for every goddamn thing. I stay hot, I am the flame. Say hello to Juice, man. Still juice. New agenda, say my frame. These simple fools be on a mission just to kill themselves. When they come in my lane, this ain't just munchie, man. You get stuck here, watching your death repeatedly. Every second, every step, every breath you take. I don't fuck with snakes, I don't fuck with the fake. Way too real, and if you will, you can relate. These little mice be trying to sneak around the house, but I set up my strap. Watch the neck get snapped. Real facts, never cap to that breath outside of this side. Better worry about the nation, I started to build mine. Change the whole game, they ain't never seen 2, 3. I'm sitting in the middle, but I'm no zero. I mean, I'm running both sides of the tracks. It only started happening, but I got up on the tracks. Black power is that. We dogs to you cats. You little enchiladas get ate up like a snack. They been trying to act surprised like they don't know. They been trying to steal my verses cause they heard my flow. They love my flow. They wanted some more, but they ain't have enough. So I kicked them to the door. I don't fuck with Joe Blows. They always broke. Down on the floor, kissing at my toes. Yeah, I'm the king, but no company for me. I need a real one who's comfortable with their skin. Jealousy to me is one of the biggest sins. Trying to bring your life to an end because your shine, or because of what you do, or because of who you be. But motherfuck, they getting nothing like we. Hate a motherfucker, can't stop a real move. It's motherfucking fact, that's why I'm doing too. I'm a money man now. I got the power too. Overseas making big shots. Come and handle all your business with me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and that was our last artist of the lineup. I was Juice Juice. We just heard his song, saw his video. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off with our first judge on the lineup, Polo. He's the director of A&R Rock Nation. Hey, Polo, what'd you think of Juice Juice?
It was okay. To me, I didn't like the production. To me, it was had a bounce to it, but it wasn't catching me. And then, he was flowing to it, but it just wasn't doing enough for me. So I'm gonna say it's a no pass for me for this one.
All right, thank you for that, Polo. No pass from our first judge. Let's go over to our next judge, platinum producer from 808 Mafia, SWEDE. What'd you think of Juice Juice and his song?
Personally, I like the record. It was something we did, the certain vibe that I like, It felt to think, like in terms of what's working nowadays, I don't think it's, I don't think the record was up to date. I think it needs to work more, on the production, on the mix, on the vocals. But I like it. I enjoy listening to it, man. There was something that, caught my attention. So it's a pass for me.
All right, thank you, SWEDE. Thank you, Polo. Looks like you got one pass and one no pass, which means once again it's all up to our next judge. She's an A&R at Capitol Records. Kate LOESCH, it's all up to you once again. You're the official tiebreaker for today's showcase. Kate, what'd you think of Juice Juice?
It didn't really pull me in. I thought I liked the beat, I liked the production, but it felt a little bit all over the place, and it didn't feel like there was a real structure. Unfortunately, I didn't take much away from it, so I'm not going to be able to give this a pass.
All right, thank you for that, Kate. Well, there you have it from the judges. It's a no pass for Juice Juice. Juice Juice, you will get an email with some written feedback from all three of our judges right after the event. Thank you again for joining us, but unfortunately, it's a no pass from the judges. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was our lineup. Before we go, we're going to give a big shout out to our three judges for joining us today. First up, he's the director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, where can everyone find you on social media?
You can find me on Polo, POLO _2 and X.
Awesome. Polo, it's always a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you for joining us today for our online showcase.
Thank you for having me.
No problem, man. Up next, he's a platinum producer from 808 Mafia, SWEDE. Where can everyone find you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram, SWEDE, SWEDE, 808 Mafia. So just shoot me a DM. Thanks for having me, man. And I'll see you soon.
Awesome, SWEDE. It's always a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you so much for joining
man.
us today. And last but certainly not least, our official tiebreaker for today's showcase. She's an A&R at Capitol Records, Kate LOESCH. Where can everyone find you on social media?
You can find me at _KILLA Kate _. Thanks everybody for submitting their stuff and being open to feedback. And thank you and SWEDE and POLO. It's always good to be in good company.
Awesome. Thank you, Kate. Always a pleasure to have you. And thank you to all three of our judges. My name is Adonis Lugo. Be sure to check me out on Instagram as well. On behalf of myself, the three judges, and the entire Coast to Coast Live team, we'll see you guys on the next one.